Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The verbal spat between China and the United States of America is increasing, it's escalating, and I haven't heard China using this kind of words to address United States or to compare United States with the words, the terms they use. But let's see what's going on here. The article comes from The Hill from August 17th, 2022. China calls US a bully after White House officials' comments. The thing is, this official called the foreign ministry, a spokesman from China's foreign ministry, hit back at comments from Kurt Campbell, the National Security Council Indo-Pacific coordinator. So that term was not even as bad as the other one. So this Kurt Campbell, he said that country overreacted to Speaker Nancy Pelosi's Taiwan trip earlier this month. That's what he said. And this is what Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Weibin said, and I'm quoting, "It is clear that the US is trying to defend the indefensible by applying a gangster logic and acting like a bully," said Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Weibin during a press conference Wednesday, according to transcripts. As a little disclaimer here, I don't take pleasure from citing Chinese officials criticizing the United States of America for one good reason that I have in my heart and my brain, and that is China is led by a communist party and communist ideology. That is bad. On the other hand, we have here democracy, but this kind of democracy that we are going into and we have here with two parties and all this masquerade with billions of dollars invested in campaigns and campaign contributions is as bad, almost as bad as the communist system. I would say communist system, at least you know what to expect and you have one party. Here you have, it's like a weasel mentality. They act like they are what they're not, and I hate that. This, if you are acting like a thug, say yes, I'm a thug. Okay, I like that. But you say, no man, I'm a gentleman, and you act like a gangster. I don't like that. Gangster logic. That was great. I think China has appeared to retaliate against Taiwan for Pelosi's visit through a number of means, including military drills in the Taiwan Strait and bans on key imports from the self-governed island. Campbell had said during an on-the-record press call last week that, and I'm quoting, "China has overreacted and its actions continue to be provocative, destabilizing, and unprecedented." Now these three terms, I think they're out of place. Provocative. Who provoked? I think it was the United States with Pelosi. Now you say, well, they can do whatever they want. Taiwan is whatever. Okay. But you know that would infuriate those guys. If you say that you're okay with China and you want to have a good relationship, why would you infuriate them? And then you did that, and then they did what they did. They escalated it. But who started it? Or who initiated? And then Wang on Wednesday contended that, I'm quoting, "It is the US, not China, that has undermined cross-strait peace and stability," end quote, alleging that Pelosi's trip undermined China's sovereignty. Well, what do you mean allegedly? Because China thinks that that is their country. It's just a misunderstanding for now, but that's how they view it. What's the purpose of doing what you're doing? The purpose is to get them angry and act like the Russians with Ukraine, probably, possibly. And then again have a proxy war, but I think this one will be shorter because it's just an island. And what are you going to do? Bring some ships over there? Those are sitting ducks. But what do I know, right? You can use South Korea, you can use Japan, but I don't think China will be as, I don't want to say nice, but surgical, even though surgical, they destroy cities, they kill civilians and so on. Yeah, I know, it could be real and flatten the whole Kiev if they want, and they don't do it. Get rid of Zelensky, the speaker. He's just a speaker, he's nothing else. Speaker of the stereo. That's it. He's not the person holding the microphone. He's just the speaker on the other end. That's what Zelensky is. So I think that China has a point, a good point here. It says that Campbell said China's recent actions are fundamentally at odds with the goal of peace and stability and part of an intensified pressure campaign against Taiwan. Sorry. Wang on Wednesday countered that it is not US nor China that has undermined cross-strait peace. It is the US, not China, that has undermined cross-strait peace and stability, alleging that Pelosi's trip undermined China's sovereignty. I said that, and I think that's, I would say, fair. Beijing's official stance is that there is only one China, of which Taiwan is a part. Taiwan calls itself the Republic of China and has been self-governed since 1949. The US affirms it does not support Taiwan's independence but maintains an unofficial relationship with the island. So I would be more inclined to think that, Taiwan is more towards China or being part of China than being independent. So but the United States plays a geopolitical game here and strategic game. Taiwan is very well positioned, even if it's just an island that could be taken out quickly. It's just, you can't go anywhere. You can't supply it with anything. It's just a sitting duck over there, close to China. Now I think it is about 100 miles or 100 kilometers away from the mainland China. So that's not very easy, to conduct a war at that distance. But if you use, airplanes and missiles that would hit that far, you have no chance. And China is big; they can do whatever they want on their territory. Can go left, right, up, and down. So I think, he put it very straightforward, gangster logic and a bully. Unfortunately, you don't like when you hear this, but let me give you a little story, and it's still valid, about my own life here in the United States. Is when I came here and I was verbal and talking and so on, I got in obviously many contradictions with full-fledged Americans. And they said, many of them told me, many of you actually, said, what you're saying is right, you're right, but we don't want to hear it from you. You're just an immigrant. So the same here. I'm sorry that China says what it says, but we don't want to hear it from China, right? Or they don't want to hear from China. The same here. Yeah, Emil, you're right, but the thing is, we don't like hearing it from you. You. The same. Yeah, China, you might be right, but we don't want to hear it from you. That means you look kind of like, you're not part of ours, our community, but I understand that politics here in the United States, and I don't even try. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.